This is everything I needed right now. Guys, how cute is this cover? Just don't think they're for me. Wait, this message just made this book a 5-star. I can't lie to you, it's not doing it. JK, I'm not reading this book. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be super fun because we're gonna do how many books can I read before the end of the year. I was trying to think of some fun book video ideas that I could do, and I'm like, why don't I just do how many books can I read before the end of the year, because I feel like all of us are in the same mode. When it gets to like the last 2-3 weeks of the year, we're like, wait, can I reach my reading goal? Am I gonna reach my reading goal? And if I do, can I pass it? Hopefully no one's a Philadelphia Eagles hater, because you probably clicked off this video already. Okay, stick around, please. I'm not a huge football fan, so don't come for my shirt. I'm just wearing it because it's comfortable, okay? So, I have a few books on my TBR list that I really want to read before the end of the year. See how many we can get through. I really don't know. Today is December 19th, so how many days is that? I'm gonna be with my family, I'm gonna be with my boyfriend, I'm gonna be working. We'll see what I can get done in that little bit of time. I recently watched Larry Reed's video. Larry, you guys know Larry. She talked about the book Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. She said it was like her 5-star read and she's like obsessed with it. I was like, you know what? I read, was it Co-op by Tara DeWitt or also Savor It? One of those. Liked it. I enjoyed it. Just read Holiday Romance, so I was like, okay, what can I read next? I kind of need like a palate cleanser. What really intrigued me to read this book was because it wasn't just a typical like two people that didn't know each other and now they are a couple. It's a couple that have been together, they got divorced, and how the heck do they get back together, basically. It's a second chance romance, but like a divorce version. So we have Ren and we have Ellis. They have been together since literally childhood. They've known each other since they were like 5 years old. They had a kid together very young. They both haven't seen each other or like barely have talked to each other in like 5 or so years, I believe, trying to keep it cordial for their kid. Their kid is about to go off to college, so they have an older son that obviously knows that his parents are divorced, like knows what's going on. She is really close with his siblings, vice versa. Families are still intertwined, but they just really don't talk to each other too much. They're kind of pretty distant whenever they have like family occasions, events. Now we're at the point where they're in their 30s, they're both single, divorced. Their son's about to go off to college. Ellis, the male main character, really wants to get back together with Ren. So he convinces Ellis to go on a little road trip vacay after they drop their son off at college. He's like, why don't we take a little break and see if we can rekindle this? So yeah, it's going really good. Literally last night I read this quote and Larry warned us with this quote. And when she said it, I was like, that's really cute. I really like that. And that's kind of what made me want to read the book. This quote like actually brought me to tears. He says, all I know is that if I found out heaven was real and got there first, I can't even speak, so you wouldn't know. I'd hang back in the waiting room and save you a seat. I can't. Like I can't with that quote. It is extremely fast-paced, guys. I've only been reading it for about a day. It's like the perfect palate cleanser that I was looking for. So I'm loving it. Don't think it's like a 5-star read or anything. I've also been listening to the audiobook, which is probably why I'm getting through this so fast. It's because I drive so much. And the audiobook is really good. So today is Friday, and you know what that means. I am just gonna chill out. I'm gonna light my candle and I'm gonna read my book. I will give you guys more updates later as I get more into the story, but I literally just got to the part where they are staying at their little staycation place. I'll be right here, okay? So don't even worry about it. This is where I'll be. Oh, wait. Do you ever hate like when you stop an audiobook in the middle of the chapter? I'm on chapter 22, but I don't know what part of chapter 22 I'm at. So I always like to end things on the chapter. It's just easier for me. Is that just me? I just don't like stopping in the middle of a chapter. I don't know. Aren't the sirens just so perfect for this ambiance right now? Oh, another thing I want to point out is the chapters are like so short. They're like 10 minutes. It just helps with the pacing of the book. You know when you're reading a book and you see, you're like, all right, I want to keep reading it. And then you see you have like 20 minutes in the chapter and you're like, oh god, damn, do I want to keep reading this right now? You know what I'm saying? That is very helpful. The quote at the end, I can't read the whole quote, but it says, after 5 long years, 500 years, like, meaning like it feels like forever since blah, 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 blah. Like, oh. I literally just lied to you guys. I said every chapter is like 10 minutes. I just got to the next chapter. 20 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be a liar, but I didn't see that coming. Okay? Okay. What to read next? That could be cute. I think that's like the perfect vibe, maybe. All right, wait, we'll keep looking. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, hi guys. I am wrapping gifts right now, so I figured this would be the perfect time to talk about, what the heck is the name of the book? What was the name of that book? Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. I finished it. You guys saw I'm already starting a new book, but I finished it in like 2 days. It was a super quick read, so if you're looking for a palette cleanser, this is it. This is exactly what you need. I really like this one. Some points of this book were so cute. I was like, honestly, I was obsessed with the male main character. I'm supposed to be rapping and talking, and clearly I can't multitask. Ellis literally was just trying to do everything, proved her that he's changed and he's like a better person than he was when they were together. It's just honestly done so well. Alright, let me cut this first and then I'll probably be able to talk to you because I quite literally can't multitask, obviously. I loved that you got dual point of view, something that I really love in especially romance books. They're at this little staycation, they were like camping, they did a cooking class. I just loved that scene, it was funny. It was like something that happened to Ellis. It was like stupid, like when you're reading it, you're like, okay, come on, like that wouldn't happen. I mean, it could, but I loved that, it was funny. I do recommend the audiobook. I listened to like the last little bit on audio because I had to clean my apartment. So I was like, you know what, I want to finish this, but I need to clean, so that was perfect. I still don't really know where I'm landing with my rating on it. I feel like I want to give it a 4, but I'm also like, I don't know if it was a 4. Am I being too like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I was deciding what I wanted to read next, and I was like, I feel like I should just do one more Christmas book because Christmas is in 4 days. I'm like, I just feel like that's necessary. I saw this story, haven't heard of the author, but I read the description. I'm like, wait, this could be so cute. I'm only like a chapter in, and so far I don't love how it's written. It's written in third point of view. I'm not trying to be too harsh on it because it's literally a holiday story. Like, it's not something that's gonna be like soul crushing. The female main character, she gets laid off right around the holidays. That happened to me last year, so twins. For the holidays, she ends up going back to her mom. Her mom owns a hotel. She gets laid off, her mom gets hurt. She's like, you know, it's perfect. I'll just go back to the hotel. I have time off. I can help you out, so that you're not alone. She's just sad about running the hotel. It's set in Cape Cod, which I just thought was like fun and cute. Like, I can just picture a nice little like cottagey inn in Cape Cod that's snowy and like cute, and she runs into her childhood friend, or maybe they used to be together and now they're not. I'm a chapter in, so I don't know xoxo. I plan to read at least one more book after this one. The book that I want to read is one that I've had on my Libby waiting for it to be available for months. Hopefully we get to that. Yeah, that's where we're at. By the time this goes live, it'll be after Christmas, so I hope you guys all had a great Christmas. Hope you got some new books, because I asked for some books and I hope I get them. We'll see. I'm trying to see. He wrapped something over here. I wonder if that's a book. I don't know. You guys like the little vibe I was giving back here? I'm not even gonna lie, this is what I do. I'm not just doing this for this video. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I want to read, and I put one of these on. it just sets the vibe, you know? All right, well, I'm gonna finish wrapping and stop yapping. I will see you guys later when I continue reading. All right, JK, I'm not reading this book. Yeah, no, I tried. I'm up to chapter 4, and this book just does a lot of telling rather than showing, and I don't love that. Let me give you an example. As soon as the quiche was ready, Riley put it on the heated warmer in the dining room. Her mother sat at the kitchen table writing out checks and paying bills. She smiled when Riley returned to the kitchen. Okay. That's the last of them. Would you mind popping these in the mailbox so they go out with today's mail? She handed Riley a stack of stamped envelopes, and she went to drop them off in the mailbox at the door. On her way back to the kitchen, she paused at the sight of a familiar face coming down the stairs. There was a part, I can't find the exact quote, ran into ex-boyfriend from childhood or whatever. She says something like, he looks different, but a good different, I think so, or something like that. And then it just goes on to continue talking to each other. It's just not giving. No. So guess what? I'm on chapter 4 and I said, I'm not enjoying this. I'm reading something else. So I'm actually going to read this book by Mary Kay Andrews because last year our December book was a holiday read and I didn't end up reading it. I'm gonna read this other one that she has called Bright Lights Big Christmas, and we're gonna give that a go. That's what we're gonna start now instead. I only wasted a little bit of time on that book, so it's not a big deal. Hopefully this will be cute. I have no clue really what it's about, but we'll figure it out together. The update I have for you guys, we did in fact do our gifts, and I did in fact get a book. So let me show you. I just have to show you. That's not what you're here for, but the Throne of Glass, guys. I know I haven't read it yet. Should we do a reading vlog when I get to these? Because this is gonna be good. But I have Assassin's Blade, which I'm obviously gonna read first. Don't worry, but I wanted to get the second one because I bet you I'm gonna eat it up and I'm gonna wanna read the second right after I'm done with the first. Throne of Glass, guys. I know. But yeah, quite honestly, I'm gonna just chill, probably watch some YouTube. Not really in the mood to read right now, so we will get there when I feel like it. We have more hours in the day. Don't worry, you will be with me when I'm reading, so see you soon. All right, guys, I'm heading home, so I'm gonna I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook right now. I'm about like 20% of the way through. It's okay. It's giving third person again, but not as bad. There's more showing instead of just telling the whole way through the book. So we're gonna listen to it on the way home. I have about 40 minutes, could be an hour. I don't really know. I haven't checked yet. Let's hope it's 40 minutes. I'm gonna plug my phone into the aux. I'm actually gonna take this off because it's a little extra to be driving like that. Also this. But we're gonna go. Okay? I'm gone. I made it back to my parents' house. Did anyone else's room turn into the storage room when they left their childhood bedroom? Because that's what it is. Anyways, I'm about 48% of the way through this book. Now I'm kind of understanding why people are saying the holiday romance book was like such a good Christmas book, because these holiday books are just not doing it for me. I can't lie to you, it's not doing it. This one is about Carrie and her brother Murphy. Their family owns a Christmas tree farm. Every year they have a little camper and they drive all the way to New York from North Carolina to sell their trees in West Village. Usually her brother and her dad do it, but this year she decided to help out because her dad's hurt or something and in the hospital. So she went with her brother down to New York. First off, her brother is such a douche. Like, every time he speaks, he's rude to her. She'll ask him, like, the simplest question. He'll be like, I don't know, just do it. And then, like, it'll say, like, and Murphy went back to work or went to the camper or walked away or whatever. And I'm like, okay, weird. Like, literally every time he talks, he's rude. And that's annoying me because she's not doing anything wrong. She's just asking him questions. She's there helping him. Like, what? Basically, the plot is that they're selling these trees. They're, like, set up for a bit. And then this other Christmas tree farm decides to set up across the street from them, take all their business. And so Carrie decides, why don't we make wreaths and sell those? And her brother's like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, those aren't going to sell. And then obviously people are like, oh my God, these are so beautiful. And she starts selling them. And the brother doesn't say anything like, oh, I'm sorry, you're right, or like, oh, nice. Like, no, he hasn't said anything to her. I'm like, okay. And then there's like a love interest in there, which I'm not quite understanding. Not a fan of, really, to be honest with you. On chapter 30, there's like 50 chapters, but like every chapter is only like a few pages. Today is Christmas Eve, and then tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So hopefully I'll have some time to finish this. But my goal is to finish this before Christmas Day. So let's hope we can do it. My goal right now is to listen to the audiobook, unpack some of my clothes. So let's go, yeah. My goal is just to hang up a few of my shirts so that they don't get wrinkled. So that's the plan. Okay, what are the odds I literally just said that? Her brother never apologizes, and he just apologized for the first time. Chapters.
Chapter 38. Went missing. Carrie said, "Hail, you didn't get the tiramisu. Busboys emerged with Danny said, "I'm an order of eggplant parm, will ya?" Steaming container of soup. No problem. There are professionals who do that. The cuticle sailor. My brother and I run the Christmas tree stand. If I just knew where, no good. The only address. Hey, miss, puppy dog eyes for her. Did you see? Carrie admitted that. He wouldn't do, but we're cool. That's all. Thanks. Murphy looked at Carrie and Ellie before releasing it. You know, but we need to go home now. Mom, no! Austin exclaimed. Do you want to tell Santa that you're Miss B? Austin exploded.
Cute. Guys, how cute is this cover? So intricate. You would think like I'm on something right now. No. I'm just like looking at it and I'm like really excited to start this book. I know this is a fall book, but I don't know, it just take me back to fall. Once Christmas is over, it's just the dreaded months of the winter. But JK, I'm actually not really gonna start this tonight. At least I don't think. I don't know. It's late. My parents are asleep, so I'm not trying to talk too loud right now, but we'll do a recap of my thoughts on the Mary Kay Andrews book tomorrow. Because, no, I have a lot to say. Right now is just not the time for it, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm just gonna move these so we can sit at the dining room table.
All right, guys, it's time. Let's talk about this Christmas book because, guys, I think I'm done reading holiday books. I just don't think they're for me. We're like all like, oh my God, they're so cute. I love the holiday books. It puts me in such a good vibe. No, it actually doesn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Last year, I tried to read like a mystery holiday book, and that was terrible. I think I gave it like a 1 or something. It was written in third person. I think my problem is I don't like books written in third person, and I feel as though every holiday book is written in third person. Now, I don't know if it's just the ones I'm picking. Holiday Romance wasn't written in third person. That one I actually liked, and I think I might change my rating on it because I'm like, wow, that was actually a really good one compared to the other ones I keep trying to read. I like my new Kindle case though. Side note, I just got this for Christmas. How cute is this Kindle case? Okay, we won't talk about it too much because I can yap about it for way too long. Okay, so I feel like it doesn't matter if I give you spoilers. It's literally a holiday book. So like if you really don't want spoilers, skip ahead. But this is what I didn't like about it. At the end of the book, the main character, Carrie, and the guy, Patrick, that was like her love interest, they met for what? They knew each other for like 3 weeks, and he was like, do you want to move in with me? And she was like, oh, I don't know, like, and it put her off a little for like a day. And he was like, you're like, just like the love of my life. I'm like, I'm sorry. It was just cringy and very unrealistic. And I know, it's trying to give rom-com and like, obviously those are unrealistic, but I just felt like it made no sense. I just wasn't feeling it with them. It really didn't put me in the Christmas spirit, like, to be honest with you. It was just like bleh. I just decided, I think we're all lying to ourselves that these books are cute and they're fun for the holidays, when I'd just rather read something that I actually want to read, like a fantasy, a series that I need to finish, like something like that. So I think I'm giving up. So I showed you that I started If It Makes You Happy by Julia Olivia. I'm so excited about this one. I'm only 20 pages in and I already really love the writing style of this. For right now, I feel like I don't have much to say because I go into things blind. I'm not too sure what this is quite about yet, but so far we have, I can't remember the main character's name, Julia. I'm not remembering. I'm sorry guys, I can't figure out what the girl's name is. I'll put it on the screen. But so far we have the female main character and we have Cliff. It's looking like we're gonna get points of view from both of them, which I love a dual point of view. Basically it starts off where she's at her mother's funeral. She's with her ex-husband, but her family doesn't know they're divorced yet. The chapter ends where she tells her dad and her sister that they're getting a divorce. And it's like this whole thing. They're like, what? Like this whole thing. And then now we're learning a little bit about Cliff. So far what I learned is that he works at a bakery, and that's all I got. Right now my plan is I really need to clean out my closet in my parents' house because it's really irritating me every time I come here. I just want to organize it a bit. So I'm like, you know what, while I do that, we'll listen to the audiobook. That's my plan right now. Just really hoping I love this one as much as I feel as though I might. I'm just hoping. Like, will we end the year on a 5-star? I don't know, guys. I was not expecting it, but maybe with this one, we just might. Oh, it's possible. So we'll see. Update on this book. I'm loving it. This is everything I needed right now. Male main character, Cliff, reminds me so much of Charlie from One Golden Summer. It's the same vibe. He's sarcastic, but in like not an annoying, want to be better than the person way. Like in a joking, fun way. Very words of affirmation. I'm loving just the way this is written. Writing style is just it's giving Carly Fortune. This is the first book from Julia Olivia. Does she have other books? I need to find out. I highlighted some things that I want to read to you guys. I highlighted all of these. This just explains his sarcasm, his humor. Michelle goes, "You were right." The familiar cocky smile spreads across his face and he looks at the ceiling as if praying to heaven. I love it when that happens. She told him he was right, and that's what he said. Like, that was just so funny. So I highlighted this line because it shows he is words of affirmation. So he says to her, is all he says in return. He taps his finger on the chair's arm and then finally refocuses on me. "Oh, I like your sweater today. Brings out your eyes." Like, he just randomly, it had nothing to do with the conversation. He liked something better, he told her. Like, obsessed. I am 282 pages in, 57% of the way through this book. We're gonna continue reading. I might finish this bad boy today because it's a Sunday, and you know, we have the Sunday things to do today. I gotta go to the grocery store, gotta clean. It's like my new favorite thing since having my own place is cleaning, putting my headphones and listening to whatever book I'm currently reading. It is my favorite it makes, even though I actually love cleaning, like I don't mind cleaning, but it makes it so much more fun. I'll be here reading. I feel like such a little influencer right now. Me and my eye patches with my little clips in my hair, with my Kindle case that's so polka dot and cute, and my Anthropology mug. All right, you guys, it's the next day. I'm finishing up making dinner right now, and I have literally 2 chapters left of this book. So we're gonna finish this tonight. Really, really loving this one. I don't know if it's a 5-star. I don't know, we'll have to see how this ends because we're at like a point at the end where it could either end like extremely cheesy, it could wrap up really cute. Whether it's a 5-star or not, it's still a really good read. So we'll see where we end up. I have to check on my rice. Chapter 46, 2 more to go. Wait. Damn. Her mom knew. Wait, this man had just made this book a 5-star. I'm dead. Okay guys, I'm happy to report I finished If It Makes You Happy, and she was a 5-star. Guys, she was a 5-star. I don't know if it was just right book, right time. Maybe I'm hyping this up too much. I don't know, but this was a really good romance. Also, yes, I am in fact an outfit repeater, okay? When I like something that I buy, I will in fact wear it like every week until I get sick of it. I'm obsessed with the male main character, Cliff. He is literally Charlie from One Golden Summer. I love the way that he treated the female main character. I love the way that he didn't let like his old relationship affect the way he felt about her. I love that you got both point of view. This is just me, but like obviously it's a romance book. So like you guys know the outcome, right? So like things aren't spoilers. Like come on, let's be real now. Okay, I understand spoilers with fantasies, but like romance, like let's be real. Okay, so I'm gonna read this quote because I think it was just so cute. Michelle says, Cliff smiles down at me almost like he doesn't want to see anything else but me. I feel like I read this at the perfect time because it's not just a fall book. Like it took you through the fall, takes you through Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then it takes you to Christmas and then also the New Year. I couldn't have read this at a better time. It was just like perfect and I loved it. And I also love how the end wrapped up really nicely because sometimes like the end of romance books can just wrap up so cheesy and like you could just like obviously know what's gonna happen, but I feel as though obviously still predictable. There was a little ending thing that happened that you were like, oh my god, and it like tied back to the beginning, which I really, really loved. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's now the new year, so happy new year, guys. Let me know how many books you guys read in 2025. That is in fact my heat. I read 68 books in 2025. Who is she? I know. Look, let me flex a little. Let me feel good about it, okay? I know everyone's all up in arms. The numbers doesn't mean anything. It still feels good to say that number. So I'm gonna flex. I already plan on filming another reading vlog starting today. We're doing something really fun and exciting. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Anyways, bye.